Hey guys, it's Doug Schauf with the Make Maine Your Home team over at Remax Oceanside. How are you? Hey, I thought I would jump on really quick. Hopefully, you all had a great long weekend and enjoyed some start of summer activities like grilling and outdoor stuff. It was a great weekend up here in Maine as far as the weather goes. So hopefully, everybody got outside and enjoyed it. Anyway, I want to jump on and answer a question that I get a lot, and the question that I get a lot from people is like, did I miss the market? Like if you're thinking about selling or you're on the fence, like did I miss the market? Did I miss the height of the market and miss out on making all this money that everybody's talking about regarding selling their house? And the answer to that question is really no. You haven't. The market is really, there's been some bumps and bruises when interest rates kind of went up and bobbled around for a little bit. Now that they've settled down, the market has really taken off because of supply and demand that we've talked about in previous videos. I won't harp on that, but I want to tell a quick story. Like if you're there, like, did I miss the market? And like, where do I go? And, we had a client recently that was just like, kind of took a leap and was like, hey, I'm just going to put my house on the market, see what happens. And, I don't really know exactly where I'm going to go, but, we're going to figure it out. And, we put their house on the market and it was interesting. They ended up getting bid up and they made so much money on their property. They ended up buying two properties. They were like, hey, I'm going to buy one that I live in and then take the equity, the rest of the equity that I have in it and buy an investment property. And it's really interesting to see how that happens. So it was like they ended up with like a couple options of where to go because they could certainly live in either one of them, but they were able to build their wealth that way by upgrading and taking the equity from the sale of their property and getting two properties. And then, ultimately when they do decide to sell those two properties, they're going to be able to, use it towards a retirement or whatever their long-term goal is. So, there's always a way. If you're sitting on the fence, like, oh my God, I can make this much money on my property. It's a great time to sell. Like we talked about it. We need the inventory. So we're always able to get it worked out. And that's just one story of many that we have of people that are like, you know what, I'm just going to go for it and figure it out as I go. And most of the time, that's a great plan because you end up making so much money on your property. But the answer to the question that I get a lot is, did I miss the market? No, you didn't. Jump in while the water is warm. Hey, guys, if you have any questions, comment, if you hit me up in any way, email, text, whatever. I'm happy to help out if you do have any questions about the real estate market or anything to do with Maine. And remember, guys, if you make Maine your home, you don't have to do it alone. See you next week.